Hey guys, it's Brittany here and I am back with another tutorial for you. I'm very spring inspired right now. It's been like in the 50s, 60s, and even 70s these last couple of weeks here in Kansas, and it just makes me so excited for warmer weather, for spring and summer. So I thought I'd do a little spring inspired look. I really never play with pinks. So today I thought that I would use a pink, and I used a pink out of this Naked 3 palette. It is very subtle. It's not, you know, super bam hot pink or anything like that. You know, it's a light rosy pink. That's mostly what this palette is about, is rose gold colors. But I really like the way it turned out. It's definitely different for me. I mean, it's still kind of neutral, but I don't really ever wear pink. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this look, that you will like and subscribe this video if you would like to see more, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye! Hey guys, we're going to start off this tutorial today with this MAC Prep and Prime primer, and I'm just going to be applying that to my face so our foundation will adhere and stay throughout the day. I'm mostly focusing this around my T-zones, on places that I get oily and that my makeup seems to fade the quickest. And then I'm going to prime my eyelids as well with this Too Faced Shadow Insurance, again to prevent creasing of my shadows and to keep the look going throughout the day. And then I'm going to put a little concealer on this pimple I have under my nose and on my chin, and I'm also going to put it on the sides of my nose where my redness seems to stick out the most, just giving some extra coverage in those areas. And to start off this eye look, I'm going to be taking a fluffy blending brush from Sigma, and I'm going to be taking the shade Nooner, and I am using the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to be putting this into my crease as a transition shade. It's just a very neutral shade so that we don't have any harsh lines when we're putting on our shadow, and that it will blend seamlessly. So you just swoop that back and forth. I'm doing it from the inner to the outer, pretty messy. Yeah. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Strange, and it's just a cream shade, and I'm going to be using that to highlight underneath my brow bone, and this is just a large shader brush that I'm using from Sigma to apply this. That's what I usually use to apply my highlight color for underneath my brow bone. And then the color that I'm using out of this palette, the pink shade, is called Buzz, and it's a shimmery shade, and it's pink. I said that already. But yeah, you're just going to pack that all over my lid and just building up the color to the intensity that I would like it. I'm going to be going in with this Tarte palette in, it's called Bloom, and I'm going to be using this Sweetheart shade. It's just a neutral kind of, I feel like it's a neutral pink. It's got a little bit of pink in it, and I'm just going to be taking like a smaller fluffy brush. It's the Urban Decay brush, double-sided, that came with one of the Naked palettes, and I'm just going to be putting that into my crease just for some more transition, just so that the shimmery shade isn't so harsh in the crease area. And then I'm also going to be going in with the shade Flower Child. And I'm also going to be putting that in my crease to blend as well. Now I'm going back in with the shade Buzz from the Naked 3 palette just to pack on any of the color that we lost when we were using the transition shades to blend it out. Just more focusing on the bottom half and not going really into the crease at all with the shade. And then I was going in again with the Nooner again just to blend out a little bit more. Now onto the eyebrows. I am going to be taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Caramel, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows. I do follow the natural shape of my eyebrow from the bottom. I just follow that line, and then when I get to the top, I overdraw it a little bit just to make it a little bit more crisp and make my wing a little bit more defined. And then I start to fill them in with small strokes just to make them look more like natural hairs. And then I will take the spoolie and I will blend it out so there is no harsh lines and you can't tell that I drew or filled my eyebrows in. Now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Pro Matte, I think it's called Pro Matte. It's a matte foundation, and I'm just using my finger to put that all over my face, and then I'm going in with a damp beauty blender, and I'm pushing it into my skin. I did speed this clip up a little bit so you wouldn't have to sit there and watch me pressing this into my skin for like a minute or so. And then I'm going to be taking the Laura Geller Baked Foundation, and this is what I always use to set my foundation with, and sometimes I use it alone if I don't want to put on a full foundation over here. And then I'm going to be using Bahama Mama bronzer, and I'm going to be bronzing up my cheeks, my temples, underneath my chin, and I don't know if you can see my baby's back there in the crib. He's waking up a little bit. And I'm going to pull the bronzer down to my neck just so it blends and there's no crazy harsh lines when I'm trying to define my chin a little bit. And I forgot to do my concealer. I usually would do that before my bronzer, but it's not a big deal. So I'm just going to be taking this Laura Geller concealer in light, and I'm just going to be making a triangle underneath my eyes to highlight this area, and then I will take a damp beauty blender to blend it out. And to set that concealer, I'm also going to be using a balm product. It's just a translucent powder by The Balm, and I'm going to be using an angled kabuki brush by BH Cosmetics and setting that. And I'm also going to bake a little bit. I'm using this NYX loose powder, and I'm just going to bake under my eyes, even though I already set them. And then I'm also going to put it underneath my contour just to sharpen it up a little bit, and I'm going to apply some mascara. And I actually lost a clip of me putting on my false lashes, but I'm just prepping my eyes For my false lashes right now, I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies. And I also lost the clip on putting my lips on, which I use the e.l.f. Lip Pencil to matte lip pencil in the color Natural. And yeah, so that completes this look. Oh, no it doesn't. I need to, I'm using just a big fluffy brush here to get that translucent powder out after we were done baking. Yep. And what am I going to do now? Oh yeah, I wasn't done at all. My bad. I'm using this Cindy Luminizer to highlight my inner corners. And it is a pink tone highlighter, so I thought it would be nice for the look. But I'm just highlighting the inner corners of there, and then I'm taking Buzz again, and I'm going to be putting it underneath my lower lash line to smoke it out a little bit, because I feel bare if I don't have any shadow on my lower lash line. And that completes this look. Thanks for watching.